What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Daytime talk show host Wendy Williams and Mike Esterman, her, I guess now ex-boyfriend or whatever, are in a full-blown feud with one another, and it's getting a little wild out here. So it all started when Mike gave a couple of statements to a couple of outlets, Page 6, The Sun, and all of that, claiming that his relationship with Wendy Williams was over because he, and I quote, didn't have the time to give her, the amount of time that she deserved in a relationship. And Wendy was not at all happy with his statements. In fact, she spoke out about them on her show yesterday when she said, wait a minute, I guess I'm learning that my little dating situationship or whatever is over through the press. She basically called Mike a clout chaser, but she literally called him childish for going out to the press instead of speaking to her about the, nature of their relationship one-on-one. And I am 1,000% team Wendy on that if what she's saying is in fact true, which is that Mike never informed her that, their relationship had come to an end and instead chose to speak to not one, but two different media outlets about it instead. In his interviews with the media outlets, he claimed that he was being very genuine with her and it was just about getting to know her as a person and not, try to use the attention for any of his businesses or, profit off of, her amazing riches that she's amassed from her show. But if that is the case, then why would you be talking to the press in general, whether or not he talked to her first, but in general? And second of all, why them instead of her as a person, right? So Mike is not done talking to the press, child. He was like, okay, well, you know what? Since Wendy's calling me childish, I'm going to say this. Wendy always needs to have the last word. In a statement directly to Page 6, he said, and I quote, of course she has to have the last word. And because she is the kind of person that she is, she's the only thing that will make herself look best. All I said was that I had no time to make any plans when people kept asking me when we would see each other again. And they took this as a major breakup, which I didn't even think we had that big of a relationship to begin with, other than getting to know each other on a few dates. Well, Mike, if that's the case, then why even say anything in that capacity? I totally stand with Wendy on this. Wendy made it very clear, throughout all of her Instagram posts with Mike and going to restaurants with her friends, talking about other men, buying them dinner and this and that, still being open to date other people, that it was just a casual go on dates and see what happens sort of situation. So there was really no need to speak out about the fact that they started to drift apart because that is just a natural ending to things and just leave it at that. Guys, I'm really curious to know what you think about the sort of rising tensions between Mike Esterman and Wendy Williams. And Wendy actually seems to be roping Mario Lopez into the situation. And I feel quite bad for Mario because if you recall, Wendy met Mike on a Date Wendy segment on her show, and Mike came highly recommended by their mutual friend Mario Lopez. And I feel as though this just might, cause a little bit of a dent in the relationship between Wendy and Mario, which I hope it doesn't. I hope that Wendy has Mario come on the show so that she can kind of talk to him about the situation or maybe call him up privately, but that's not fun for me. I needed it on the show. And, in fact, why not bring Mike on as well, since they both understand that it was never, we're going to get married. This is a serious relationship sort of thing between the two of them. I would love to see this come to an end on the show because it did come to a start on the show. Wendy was very public about it on Instagram as well. So, don't stop talking now, child. Let's see what went on. Guys, what do you think about the situation? Do you think we're going to get a more public end to things? Will Wendy have either Mike or Mario or the two of them on the show in order to clear the air between, the three of them in the situation? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll tag. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.